If you're looking to move out of your parents', I'll break down the real costs of moving out and how long you'll need to save up to make that dream a reality. The actual cost of moving out has skyrocketed. I looked into the 20 most popular cities in the UK to figure out the average cost of moving out, considering things like deposit, stamp duty, conveyancing, surveying, and even removal costs. Let's start with the obviously expensive one, London. If you're thinking of getting your own place there, get ready to cough up an average house deposit of £103,314 up front. If you're between 22 and 29, you're looking at saving for 15 years to afford that. And if you're younger, like 18 to 21, it's more like 22 years. Brighton and Edinburgh aren't too far behind either. You'll need just over 75.5 grand in Brighton and around 52,300 in Edinburgh. And the time you'd need to save, well, anywhere from 9 to 19 years, depending on your age and the city. Now, not every city is a money pit. Take Middlesbrough, for example. With an average cost of just £15,997, you could potentially own your home in about 3 years if you're in between 22 and 29. Sounds good, doesn't it? But the tough part is that your salary often matches the cost of living in your area. So in London, the average salary for someone between 18 and 21 is about £23,600. But even then, you're still looking at saving for a whopping 14 years just for a 5% deposit. It's a vicious circle. One place that breaks this mould is Southampton, Portsmouth. If you're between 18 and 21, you could be waiting just 8.5 years to save up enough, despite having a similar average salary to Reading, which requires almost 12 years of saving for the same age group. Now let's get into some of those hidden costs, the ones that you don't think about when you're daydreaming about having your own place. I spoke to an expert who said that the average Brit will have to spend £1,332 on a removal company alone. For conveyancing, add another £2,339 to the bill. And don't forget the survey costs, which range from £290 to £1,390. Storage fees can be around £23.94p per square foot, and it all adds up really fast. If you're churning at the mortgage rates, 5.79% for a 5-year fixed mortgage at the time I shot this video, you're not alone. One of the ways to tackle this is to aim for a bigger deposit. More money down means a better mortgage rate. That means saving up even more money. Don't lose hope. You can automate your savings, making it less of a choice and more of a habit. Take advantage of government schemes like the First Home Scheme, which can cut the house price by 30%. You can also consider shared ownership, letting you buy a percentage of a home and then renting the rest. If you need to bump up your income, think about a side hustle. Maybe rent out your parking space or check out local gigs on apps like Roamly. And don't forget about little savings like the Change Roundups feature on Nationwide and other banks. Small change, it really does add up. Now, moving out of your parents' house isn't cheap and it is getting more expensive. But with some savvy planning, a good side hustle, and maybe a little bit of help from the government like getting a lifetime ISA, you could be holding your own front door keys sooner than you think.